picture this. It's Tuesday.
Yeah.
You walk through the door, and, I mean, it literally looks like a bomb went off.
Oh, yeah, I know the drill.
Right. There was cereal ground into the living room rug. The 5-year-old is face down on the floor, just screaming because his banana was peeled the wrong way.
Classic.
And you look into the kitchen, and your wife is just standing there, like totally silent, staring at a bag of frozen chicken like she's never seen food before.
Yeah, see, she's not just having a bad mood, man. That is full-blown metabolic collapse.
See, that's the part I don't get. I'll come home and ask, what's wrong? And she's just wiped out. But she hasn't been digging ditches.
Right.
She hasn't been hauling concrete. Why is she more exhausted than I am after a full day at the site?
Because her brain is literally out of fuel. Look, the part of the brain that handles patience, logic, planning, the prefrontal cortex, or PFC, it's a super expensive engine to run.
Okay.
And it doesn't run on, good vibes.
Yeah.
It runs on a very specific fuel called astrocytic glycogen. Astrocytic glycogen. Just think of it like high-octane gas. Every single time she stops the toddler from climbing the bookshelf, or finds a missing shoe, or negotiates a snack, that's a micro decision. It's what we call a switch cost. And each one burns a little bit of that gas.
Okay, so it really adds up.
Exactly. Parenting isn't one big job. It's about 35,000 tiny jobs. So by 6:00 p.m., tank's dry. Physically, the neurons in her PFC just cannot fire efficiently anymore.
So when she's staring at the chicken...
Her brain has entered a state called optimal laziness.
Optimal laziness. That sounds bad.
It's a survival mechanism. The brain realizes, hey, we are out of energy, so it shuts down the expensive thinking parts to save what's left for basic survival. She literally cannot process the complex choice of what's for dinner.
Okay, so I see her standing there zoning out. And, I want to be the good guy. I walk up, I put a hand on her shoulder, and I say the magic words. Babe, what do you want me to do? How can I help?
And that is exactly where you mess up.
Wait, really? I'm offering to work.
You're offering to be an intern.
An intern?
Yeah, you're asking her to be the manager when you ask, what do you want me to do? You are forcing her exhausted brain to boot up, scan the room, prioritize tasks, and assign one to you. You are taxing her fuel tank when it's already empty.
Oh, man. I thought I was being nice.
It feels nice, but it's totally inefficient. You have to understand the CPE model.
Break that down.
Conception, planning, execution. Most dads are great at execution. Go change the diaper, boom, done. Load the dishwasher, done.
We like doing the thing.
Exactly. But you didn't do the conception noticing the diaper smelled. You didn't do the planning checking if we even have diapers in stock.
So if she has to tell me to do it, she's still doing the heavy lifting.
100%. She's carrying the mental load. You need to take the whole loop. Don't ask what's for dinner. Open the fridge, see the chicken, decide to make tacos, and just cook them.
Man, that sounds hard. I'm tired too,
It is hard if you do it manually. That's why you have to move the household to autopilot.
Autopilot, like systems.
Yeah, because your brain has a budget. The PFC is expensive. But the basal ganglia, the part of the brain that handles habits, that's cheap. It burns almost nothing. You want to move your life from the expensive brain to the cheap brain.
So we stop thinking.
You stop deciding. Look at our buddy Kenny. You know how he does Taco Fridays?
Oh, yeah. Every single week.
And Ice Saturdays?
Yeah, we made fun of him for that. Like, such a rigid schedule.
But he's a genius. Because on Friday at 5:00 p.m., nobody in Kenny's house is burning glycogen asking, what should we eat? It's Friday. It's tacos. The decision was made years ago.
So the predictability actually saves the brain.
Precisely. It reduces the allostatic load, which is just the wear and tear of stress.
Okay.
If you standardize the routine laundry is always Tuesday, pizza is always Friday, you stop the fuel leak. You aren't constantly reacting to chaos. You're just running the system.
So I basically need to stop asking, how can I help? And just start building a system she doesn't have to manage.
That's it. Stop winging it and start building your family up.